So Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, has just bought $1.5 billion of more Bitcoin. That's actually 15,400 Bitcoins that he has acquired. And this brings up the amount of Bitcoin that currently MicroStrategy has to roughly 2% of the entire supply. There's only going to be a maximum of 21 million Bitcoins. And right now, MicroStrategy has 400,000 roughly Bitcoins. They have 402,100 Bitcoins. Now, why is this important? And some of the things that I want to share with you. MicroStrategy just bought those 15,400 Bitcoins for $1.5 billion at an average price point of $95,976. Why is this important? Because if we really look at the price of Bitcoin right now, the price of Bitcoin as it's currently being tracked is 95,400 and something. Now, this is volatile. I've seen it over 96, I've seen it under 95,200, etc. But bottom line, MicroStrategy went all in $1.5 billion at $95,976 per Bitcoin. Why is this important for you to know? Because if MicroStrategy is willing to invest $1.5 billion at $95,976, you can actually get into the actual Bitcoin space at whatever price it comes, $95,480. You're actually getting a better price point than Michael Saylor does. Because Michael Saylor is thinking not long term. He's not thinking about one Bitcoin at $95,400. Michael Saylor currently has bought $38.48 billion worth of Bitcoin. So if we really do all the math, if we're really looking at the tracker of all the purchases, this is Michael Saylor doing purchases, buying Bitcoins throughout time. You'll notice that recently, there's this, every green dot is a purchase. There's the purchase right now. There's a purchase right before it. There's another purchase. So Michael Saylor just basically buys over time as many Bitcoins as possible because he knows full well that there's only a limited number. There's 21 million Bitcoins that will ever be available. And as it currently stands, with MicroStrategy having approximately 400,000 Bitcoins, it's close to 2% of the entire supply of all Bitcoins. And nobody else can actually take those away. It's a huge opportunity. Another thing right now, MicroStrategy is actually talking with Microsoft. In fact, Michael Saylor just actually presented to Microsoft and showed them why Microsoft should be investing the cash that they have into Bitcoin. And the entire strategy for it is fiat loses value over time. And if Microsoft wants to remain on the cutting edge because the entire monetary system is being transformed by Bitcoin, then Microsoft needs to get in and buy Bitcoins. Well, what happens if Microsoft starts investing billions of dollars into buying more Bitcoins? Every Bitcoin gains in price, gains in value, benefiting Michael Saylor, but also benefiting you if you own any Bitcoins. So as we really look historically over Bitcoin, Bitcoin is very, very volatile. In fact, let's look over time. 1 month ago, we were actually at a price point of under $70,000. And right now, Bitcoin is at $96,000. Oh, notice right here, 96.4, which is actually higher than what MicroStrategy bought at 95.9. And the reason is, in fact, one of the purchases from Michael Saylor was actually at a higher price point. It was actually at the 97 point, right around here. There was a purchase from MicroStrategy as well. So Michael Saylor is not thinking about getting the lowest price point. He's just trying to get Bitcoins. And you have the opportunity to also get some Bitcoins. So my advice to you, get some Bitcoins. However much Bitcoin you can, buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. You don't have to buy a full Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, if you want to get some Bitcoins, simply go to georgelevy.com/getbitcoins and you get the opportunity to actually get some Bitcoin and you get free Bitcoin in the process. So if you visit the link, georgelevy.com/getbitcoins or get Bitcoin, they both work, you'll be able to take to a specific exclusive invitation where you can get some Bitcoin. You get $10 worth of Bitcoin when you make your first purchase of any cryptocurrency. So I highly encourage you, get in the game right now. MicroStrategy is basically buying as many Bitcoins as they possibly can. I know I'm buying Bitcoins. I'm hodling, that is holding on for dear life to all the Bitcoins I can, because this is just the floor. And right now, as the United States, which is actually looking at getting a Bitcoin strategic reserve, that means that the United States will also be buying Bitcoins. And because there's only a limited number, 21 million Bitcoins, every Bitcoin becomes even more valuable. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Right now, I encourage you, go get some Bitcoins. Go to georgelevy.com/getbitcoins. And in the process, you might want to check out this video right now. A lot of valuable information there for you.